reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
He's 15 feet in the air. Brian takes him up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Connect.
Wow.
Look at you dig that.
Boom.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment. I'm Matt Topolsky. He's Brad Gilmore. And this is the Row Nation from the World Gym Arena for another episode of the reality of wrestling.
Hot crowd, TP.
Absolutely, as they always are. Brad, we have to talk about what we saw in the main event last week. Rex Andrews is still the Texas champion, but Cameron Cole really pushed Rex Andrews to the limit. It was very impressive.
You know, I talked last week that Cameron Cole's going to need some beginner's luck to beat Rex Andrews, but luck had nothing to do with his performance last week. An awesome showing by Cameron Cole. I think this might be his lane. A team no more. Cameron Cole is a rising star.
I couldn't agree more. I can't believe it. We're actually agreeing on something. And tonight here in our main event, one of your favorite competitors here at the Reality of Wrestling,
yes,
the brand new TV champion, JJ Blake, will face off against Terrell Tempo. Tempo invoking his rematch clause. What do you think we're going to see in this one?
I think JJ Blake is now the king. He is the champion of all television, TP. He is the Dynamite Adonis, and he's going to do exactly what he did the last time these two squared up. He's going to win.
The TV title is up for grabs and so much more. Stay put because the Reality of Wrestling starts right now. Fantastico makes his Reality of Wrestling debut this week on the road. Tell me you're not excited for Fantastico, Brad.
I think it's going to be fantastic.
That's a yes. A yes. Wrestling Nation still reeling in shock and surprise from what happened a few weeks ago when Stevie Ray turned his back on ruthless Ryan Davidson, and of course Abel Andrew Jackson was more than happy to help. And right now it's a pretty vacant house over at Stevie Ray Incorporated.
Fantastico, and why would he be? You have a great American like Abel Andrew Jackson going against a luchador, making his debut. I mean,
well, this is what Reality of Wrestling is all about.
Stand
it's like
up
Stevie Ray is going to be joining us
greatness
here at the commentating table.
Stand up for greatness. That's a good idea. Stand up for greatness. You over there, you stand up for
Check it out. Check it out. Check out greatness. Potowski, look at greatness.
right there in the
Well,
ring.
welcome back, Steve.
Yeah, look at greatness.
Look at it.
He's
Roll
not
through right
like-
there for Fantastico. Kick out at one.
You know, the man has moved up on the ladder. He has moved up on the totem pole as far as my tutelage goes. You know that, right? And you know why, right?
Why?
Well, because a few weeks ago here on this very program, you turned your back on ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Well, let me correct you on something. His name is not Ruthless Ryan Davidson. It's Worthless Ryan Davidson.
That's right. He's a loser.
Exactly.
Oh! Cross body there, springboard from El Fantastico.
Who?
Apparently Stevie Ray, his name is El Fantastico.
Right now he is.
He's about to get El blasted in about 2 seconds. Look how my man reels him in. Look how he and Abel really.
Oh, look
Did
at that.
You see that, Patowski?
Expert tutelage.
Did I call it, Patowski?
You did indeed.
That is tutelage.
Abel Andrew Jackson playing possum.
That's right, brother. Look at Abel. The man is in phenomenal, tremendous shape, just like the person that advises him. Tremendous shape. Look at the man. Not like Ryan Davison. Not like Ryan Davis, a man who stays
Cover
at
here from Abel Andrew
McDonald's,
Jackson.
A man who stays at the donut shop more than police officers. This man, I'm trying to tell him to get in shape. I'm trying to take him to the gym. He doesn't want to go. So that's what happens when you do not exercise the right
Cover here.
to have my expert tutelage.
Well, the Row Nation is wondering, and they'd like an answer to this question, Stevie. Are you at all concerned that Stevie Ray Incorporated is a pretty lonely place right now? I mean, it's just you and Abel Andrew Jackson.
Well, you know, Stevie Ray Incorporated didn't get to where it is by sitting at the bus stop and answering dumb questions like that. Stevie Ray always has something up his sleeve, as you well know. I am never at a loss for words, and I am never at a loss for thoughts. I'm always 1 second ahead, one step ahead. And when I come out with my master plan, you will be the first to know. You and El Magnifico.
El Fantastico.
Whatever.
Oh, and now look at this.
his
Abel
mask
Andrew
off.
Jackson trying to rip off the mask.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that mug. No one wants to see that frog anyway.
You got all that, Topolsky? Patowski.
Look at that. Look at that. You are looking at greatness. These people should be standing up for greatness.
Stevie Ray is worth the price of admission, and so is Abel Andrew Jackson.
Oh, and a super kick there. A fantastico super kick, if you will.
This guy got a lucky kick in. Now he's starting to really tick me off. Come on, Abel, let's finish this punk off so we can go have a cold one.
Oh!
There it is right there.
Stiff
El
right hand.
Magnifico.
El Magnifico.
El Fantastico.
That's what you say.
Oh! Flying back elbow. And now a standing drop kick.
El Fantastico.
Come on, Abel.
Kip up. He's feeling it.
This
Abel
guy.
Andrew Jackson's in trouble here, gentlemen. Oh, springboard moonsault cover. Center of the ring, could be.
Kick out, baby, kick out.
That was only
That
a two
was
count.
a fast count.
That was only a
that
two
was
count.
a fast count.
It
Wouldn't
was
you
fast.
say, Patowski?
1, 2.
Bam! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Did you see it, Patowski?
I did.
Did you see it?
Watch
Oh,
what he's
look
about
out
to
Do you
do.
see the power? Do you see the power?
This is called expert.
Oh! Expert tutelage.
What? A suplex. Abel Andrew
Patowski,
Jackson wins.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm tired of talking to you.
What an exit.
Abel Andrew Jackson with a very impressive victory over El Fantastico. And Stevie Ray has got to be pleased. He finally has a client who's on a winning streak.
Months ago, I prophesized that Legion would take over the tag team division of reality of wrestling. We absolutely destroyed the Cool from the ground up. And tonight, Alpha Unit, you are definitely in our sights. But more importantly, those tag team titles are in our sights. So like I said, you better cherish every moment you have with those belts. Because at the end of the night, they are coming home where they belong. They are coming home with Legion.
In the week since J.J. Blake won the television championship, albeit under dubious circumstances, you, Terrell Tempo, you, the Row Nation, we have all been listening to J.J. bloviate about that title victory. But you have a chance to make things right here tonight. You have enacted your rematch clause. Our main event, you have the opportunity to walk out of the World Gym Arena once again as TV champion. Talk to us about your thoughts on tonight's huge rematch.
My thoughts, you see, I go back to when I won the television championship, Chris. I was so happy. I stood on the top rope. The crowd was on their feet, gave me a standing ovation. They were chanting, "You deserve it." And I was on cloud 9. And then all it took was a hammer for all to come falling down. JJ Blake, tonight I'm going to beat you like you stole something. And it's going to take a hell of more than a hammer to keep me down.
Non-organic. Supposed to be healthy? Trash.
Bartek, I just want to get your thoughts about last week's match against the Texas champion, Rex Andrews, and Cam Cole.
Can't wipe the smile off my face. I'm not the kind of guy to tell you I told you so, but I told you so. Like I said before, do you think I want to be associated with a loser my entire career? Way after StarTech is done, do you think I want to be remembered for teaming with a loser like Cameron Cole? And the thing is, I'm actually happy for Cam. You know why I'm happy for Cam?
Why?
Because he was actually smart enough to tap out. And he didn't have to go to the hospital. That was the whole reason why I threw in the towel, because I didn't think he was smart enough to tap out. But now we know who the real star of the coup is. Thank you, Ashley.
Gino, you just made the biggest mistake of your life.
That's right, Gino. You've accepted that Lucha Extrema match. This man.
Gino, I want to be honest with you for a second. It saddens me to think that you hold your dad up on this level like he was some great wrestler. You don't know the truth. I kept you away from the truth. I helped you become the man that you are. I brought you to this company. And the success got to your head, Gino. You forgot who your real family was. The family that stood beside you, that was me. But you know what? It doesn't even matter. Because next week, in this Lucha Extrema, you can channel your father's spirit. Oh. Like it matters. You're facing the madman from Madrid. That's not a nickname I picked myself, Gino. Not only am I going to take his heavyweight championship, I'm going to take your soul. I'm going to take your dignity. Te voy a destruir. I'm going to take everything. I'm going to strip everything from Gino. And then I'm going to destroy Luis.
I'm Matt Topolsky, and he's Brad Gilmore for The Reality of Wrestling, and we invite all of our fans at home to check out Pro Wrestling Tees, where you can get some of the best Reality of Wrestling gear, Brad.
Hey, the official Pro merchandise available at ProWrestlingTees.com/RealityWrestling and RealityOfWrestling.com. Get laced up, get your tees today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, they are the challengers. At a total combined weight of 450 pounds, Nomad, Shawn Hendricks, Legion.
A few weeks ago here on The Reality of Wrestling, Shawn Hendricks got a big victory. And since then, Legion has been on quite a streak. The momentum continues to build. And it would seem as if this is the strongest we've ever seen Legion, with Shawn Hendricks leaning on his monster, Nomak.
This is definitely the best we've ever seen Legion. This is the best we've ever seen Shawn Hendricks. He has now found the last puzzle piece into making Legion one of the great teams in reality wrestling history. That's Nomak.
Their opponents at a total combined weight of 505 pounds. They are the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Sergeant Cedric Payne, Jasper the Hammer Davis, Alpha Unit.
Well, the brand new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, the Alpha Unit.
Like two wrecking balls crashing through the World Gym Arena and through this tag team division. Alpha Unit are the new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions. An Alpha Unit, no stranger to having to overcome the odds, overcome the numbers game. We remember a few months ago where they almost successfully ran a gauntlet, which was supposed to be a Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Championship tournament. They defeated two teams in one night, almost defeated Team Death Bear that same night to capture the titles. And a few weeks later, they had their handicap matchup, 2-on-1 against Ryan Davidson after Alex Reigns was fired from the company.
Wait a minute.
Using a bad maneuver. Here's a cover, roll up.
Oh. Could have the tag team champions right there.
Oh, look out, oh my goodness!
Oh, he ragdolled him. He ragdolled Shawn Hendricks.
I have never seen such a violent suplex in my life. And this is what Alpha Unit brings to the table.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, he just passes the suplex over.
Cover, 1, 2, kick out. Alpha Unit trading Shawn Hendricks in midair like an Olympic torch.
Uh-oh. And now, Major Cedric Payne going up against the big man. Battles the big man right here. Drop down by Major Payne. Oh, drop kick right to the big man. Here comes a member of Legion up here.
This is the numbers game. This is the problem. And now Nomak takes advantage.
Big knee to the face.
Cover here. Could be new tag team champions, but a kick out. The night of champions continues. We want to remind everyone at home still to come in our main event. The television title is up for grabs. JJ Blake defends against Terrell Tempo. Still to come in our main event.
That's going to be a massive
from Shawn Hendricks. A kick out at 2.
That's going to be a massive main event. The new champion of all television, the Dynamite Adonis, JJ Blake, defending against Terrell Tempo. But will we see new tag team champions here tonight? I got to tell you, Matt Topolsky, I like the Alpha Unit. They're talented. They're great wrestlers. But the way they won the championships, they beat one man. How can they be a legitimate tag team? Be legitimate champions.
A few weeks prior to that, they almost successfully ran a gauntlet of defeating 3 teams in one night. They came very, very close to doing it. I believe Alpha Unit have more than proven they deserve to be the Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and I will remind you again, Ryan Davidson would not have been forced to defend those titles on his own had his tag team partner not been involved by using a banned maneuver just weeks prior. Alpha Unit are the tag team champions. But will they be successful in their first title defense? Oh. Right now it doesn't look good. Nomak drops Payne across his knee. Kick out at 2. And Cedric Payne needs to make a tag. He is in no man's land right now, or Nomak's land perhaps. Reversal here into a Samoan drop.
Carmen carrying the Samoan drop. And cracked a vertebrae there on Shawn Hendricks. Big man Nomak comes back in.
Here comes the tag, and here comes the hammer. And he is bringing the heavy artillery. Oh! And now Legion, all members of Legion trying to get involved.
Wait a
No
minute.
men from behind. Oh, wait a minute, it may be hammer time.
Wait a minute.
Whoa! Double knees to the face. And full Nelson slam. Over here, Shawn Hendricks, 2, 3.
We have new tag team champions. We have new tag team champions.
Your winners and new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Legion!
The Demonic Collective have just dethroned Alpha Unit. They are the new Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
After years of being the leader of the Demonic Collective, Shawn Hendricks gets his first taste of Reality of Wrestling Gold. He has now climbed to the top of the mountain with no mech. They are the #1 tag team in Reality of Wrestling.
A shocking development, breaking news here at the Row. New tag team champions have been crowned. The most disturbing faction we have ever witnessed have hijacked the tag team division.
Ivory, Reality Wrestling. You've returned, and rumor has it that you've been granted a Diamonds Division Championship match against Kylie Ray. Can we get some thoughts?
You know what? It's about time. I've waited for over 1 year, 12 months to be exact, to get my hands on Kylie Ray, aka Smiley Kylie. But you know what? You got lucky. You got really lucky because that win, it was a fluke. But you know what? The time has come where we will be one-on-one and you will face off against the Black Diamond. Keep it short and sweet. I'm gonna enjoy putting my boots across your face.
Gino, we heard earlier tonight some pretty low, pretty despicable things here from Aiden Cristiano about you, about your father here. Head games, mental games for sure. Next week in the Lucha Extrema match.
Cállate. See, Russo, next week, I come in, not as el campeón. You know, Eddie Cristiano made this personal. Eddie Cristiano wants to make this personal. ¿Quieres pelear? Te voy a dar una pelea, Eddie Cristiano. Hablaste de mi padre. Hablaste del sanguinario. Eddie Cristiano, esto no es una lucha. Esto es una pelea extrema. Cristiano, esto no se va a quedar así. Te voy a enseñar por qué yo no soy el campeón esta noche. Yo voy a ser el hijo del sanguinario. Yo voy a ser el sanguinario.
I just caught up with Rob Barnes, and I only have one question for you, Rob. What are your thoughts on Brian Keith's comments on defending Texas?
Brian Keith wants to defend Texas. He eavesdrops on a conversation, hears me say some negative things about Texas, and now he wants to be a hero. Where was that hero mentality when I was getting beaten down by 3-4 guys? Being told that I don't belong here. He was nowhere to be found. But suddenly, I insult Texas, and he's Mr. Do-Right. And it's gonna be excused. He's just being patriotic. He's proud from where he comes from. There's nothing wrong with that. But what's pathetic is when you're so proud, so patriotic, that you're blind to the fact that everything negative I said about Texas was true. Forget all that. He's challenged me to a fight, and I'm happy to give him one. And while he concentrates on defending Texas, I'll concentrate on victory.
Row Nation backstage here at the World Gym Arena. joined alongside the reigning Reality of Wrestling television champion, Jay.
No. It is now the champion of all television. I'm the champion of all the television, all of them. Every single television in the world. The big ones, the small ones, the HD TV, the black and white, the 4K, the LEDs, all the televisions. I'm a champion of all of them. So from now on, you will introduce me as a champion of all television. Got it?
All right, JJ, as the champion of all the televisions, you came out on top. Albeit under...
What does this say? What does this say right here? What does this say? Because we're about to talk about some stuff that happened a long time ago. It's history. It's gone. J.J. Blake. That's what it says. J.J. Blake is the new champion of all televisions, okay? So let's not talk about that. Again, we're always talking about matches. Again. Let's talk about me for once. Television champion.
All right, well,
come on.
I'm sure you've heard that you are defending this championship tonight in a rematch against...
Again, we're talking about irrelevant stuff, okay? I beat him. I won. I did it. I told you. I told them. I told everybody I was going to be the next champion of all television. And that's exactly what I did. Was it not?
But against Terrell Tempo...
So what's going to make this any different? You can talk now.
I don't know. Are you going to use it?
Nothing. I'm going to win. I'm just going to win. You're about to say something. No. Win. I'm going to win. Just like the first time. Just like this time. And any other time in the future, I'm going to win. I'm going to be the champion of all television to the end of time. I'm telling you that. I'm telling them that. I'm telling everybody that. You know why? Because I'm Dynamite. Get your hand off the mic. Because I'm Dynamite. My television now, Russo. Go on. Go get some coffee. Get out. Bye. Peace.
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. And the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen. Welcome back to the Reality of Wrestling. He's Brad Gilmore, and I'm Matt Topolsky for The Row, and we have to remind everyone at home, next week in our main event, it is a Lucha Extrema match for the Reality of Wrestling Championship. It's Aiden Cristiano versus Gino.
But up next, TP, the champion of all television, J.J. Blake, defends that title against Terrell Tempo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the reigning, defending Reality of Wrestling Television Champion, J.J. Blake.
He's an Adonis. He's a Dynamite Adonis. And he is now the champion of all television. Seinfeld can stick it. Friends can forget it. The Walking Dead can take a long walk off a short pier because there's only one champion of television, and it is J.J. Blake.
His opponent from Levelland, Texas, weighing in at 236 pounds, Terrell Tempo.
When we return, it's J.J. Blake versus Terrell Tempo for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. Well, we are back here on the Reality of Wrestling, and the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship is up for grabs. Tempo invoking his rematch clause for that TV title this week on The Row, and J.J. Blake is certainly going to have his hands full, Brad Gilmore.
No, he's not. What is that? What do you mean?
A few weeks ago on this very program, he used a foreign object, a black hammer, and he hit Tempo squarely between the eyes and took that title away from him.
Black hammer, elbow, right to the face with the black hammer, elbow, and defeated Terrell Tempo.
I think it might be time for you to get your eyes checked.
Hey, Stevie Ray says you're the one who wears bifocals. No glasses on these eyes. The champion of all television, J.J. Blake. His reign will last longer then Seinfeld, then The Simpsons, then The Friends, then Gunsmoke, then The Walking Dead, then Breaking Bad. He is the most critically acclaimed champion of his time and his era. The champion of all
He's been
television.
champion for a few weeks. Are you kidding me?
And have you read the reviews of his championship reign? The critics
Who wrote
him.
them? You? Give me a break.
The critics wrote him. His Rotten Tomatoes
If
score right now is
J.J. Blake
100%.
wants to prove himself that he should beat Terrell Tempo in the center of the ring, 1, 2, 3, and do it fair and square, Brad Gilmore.
Let's not fool ourselves. Let me ask you a simple question.
Yes.
Okay, simple question. Did J.J. Blake beat Terrell Tempo 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
This
yes or no?
is not
yes
a multiple choice answer, Brad Gilmore. Yes, he did after he used a black hammer.
Yes, he did. Mute your mic. Yes, he did. Uh-oh. There we go.
Reversal here from Terrell Tempo.
Terrell Tempo rolls through. J.J. Blake, watch out. Oh!
Tempo going up top. Big double axe handle from the former television champion, and he's feeling it now. Cover here. 2, and a kick out. This is your main event on the Reality of Wrestling. The TV title hangs in the balance, and we invite everyone at home to join in on the conversation. Use that hashtag RowOnCW on all social media.
I don't know why you want to besmirch the reign of J.J. Blake, the champion of all television.
I am not besmirching the reign of J.J. Blake. I'm simply telling the truth that the jury is still out. Cover here, 1, 2, and a kick out from that crossbody.
Terrell Tempo, I think that he's all headstrong tonight. He invoked that rematch clause without even thinking it through. He couldn't beat J.J. Blake once. What makes him think he can beat him twice?
Oh! And Tempo walked right into that one. Well, Terrell Tempo said earlier here tonight that it was going to take more than just a hammer for J.J. Blake to beat him this time. Cover. Kick out at 1.
Once you hit somebody with the black hammer, elbow, they're down for you count to infinity.
Make no mistake about it, this is personal. Terrell Tempo took it very personally when J.J. Blake took that title off of him a few weeks ago.
Well, I take it personal too. If I was supposed to be the second coming here and be the television champion, I walk in, I think I own the place, and then I get beat by the Dynamite Adonis J.J. Blake. I take that personally too.
Snapmare from the champion.
Oh, he's got him down, the champion. Squeezing the life out of Terrell Tempo.
This is exactly what J.J. Blake wants to do, keep Tempo grounded so that high-impact offense will not be a factor in this television title main event. But Tempo battling back. Head of steam for the champion. Face first into the center turnbuckle.
Tempo.
European uppercut from the challenger. Reversal here. Tempo, leapfrog under the top. Sunset flip, roll up here, cover 2, and a kick out. Almost a new TV champion crown.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Right on his face. Right on his face. J.J. Blake dropped Terrell Tempo. Terrell Tempo, back suplex.
Perfectly executed from the champion. Cover here, 2, but a kick out. Don't go anywhere. This match will continue after a short break.
J.J. Blake, king of all styles, champion of all television, spinning back leg kick. Oh, neck breaker. Pin him if you want to, JJ.
Cover here, hooks the leg.
Once again, J.J. Blake letting Terrell tempo up. He doesn't want to beat him there either. He's the champion of all television. This is a television show, is it not, TP? So he chooses what happens. He writes the script.
Well, according to the Row Nation, they'd like that script to have a different ending than the one you've been talking about, Brad Gilmore.
Oh, just drags him right down. J.J. Blake is an incredible athlete. I mean, a physical specimen. The champion of all television, J.J. Blake. Are you going to acknowledge that he is the greatest television champion we have perhaps ever seen?
I will acknowledge the fact that you continue to repeat yourself, but it's not going to change my mind or the Row Nation's. J.J. Blake up to that second rope and tempo! Caught the champion in midair! Both competitors down! The television title hangs in the balance in our main event.
Both competitors down. Which man's going to get to a vertical base first to get the advantage? Referee John Flores up to a count of 4. Both men scrambling. Neither got to their feet. Looks like tempo might get it. JJ up to a count of 6. Wait a minute. Oh, they both have 1 foot up.
These two perennial athletes pushing each other to the limit for the TV title.
Shoots him off the ropes. Clothesline by Tempo.
Oh, Tempo standing drop kick. Here he comes. It's time to push the Tempo. It may be red line time for Tempo. Springs to his feet. So close to the title now, he can taste it.
J.J. Blake, reversal. Tempo, power slam.
Here it is, cover! New TV champion on the way, kick out at 2 3/4.
2 3/4 is about as close as he will get to beating J.J. Blake. Oh wait, he's calling for it. J.J., watch out! He's calling for the paying dividends.
If there's anyone who should pay up, it is J.J. Blake, and it may be time for Tempo to cash in.
Wait a minute. Snapmare. J.J. Blake. It's got to be all.
Cover here. 2. Tempo gets that shoulder up at the last second.
Well, Will.
Now J.J. Blake looking for a Blake end.
Got him up on his shoulders for a
series of reversals. Sit out. Cover. 2. Oh my goodness. 2 and 99%.
15/16 right there, TP. Seen a lot of championship action here tonight. The tag titles. And now, wait a minute, hold on. J.J. Blake. What's up, J.J.? What's going on? Hey.
Now, wait a minute. Now, come on. This is not a no disqualification match. Are you kidding me? What is he doing? What is he doing?
Oh.
J.J. Blake has that metal folding chair in his hand. Oh, come on. Tempo ducks underneath. It's almost as if Blake wants to get disqualified so he can retain his title.
Wait a minute. Hey, why does Terrell Tempo have a chair in his hand? Wait a minute. Oh, that's right, Ref.
Oh! Low blow from J.J. Blake. Give me a break. Oh, come on.
Oh.
Come on. Absolutely disgusting.
J.J. Blake, after Terrell Tempo tried to hit him in the head with a chair, takes the chair into his own hands, cracks it over the back of Tempo. Still your television champion, J.J. Blake.
J.J. Blake intentionally getting himself disqualified here so that he can retain the TV title.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has ruled this match a disqualification. Your winner, Terrell Tempo. However, still your Reality of Wrestling Television Champion, J.J. Blade.
Oh, wait just a second.
Wait 1 minute, JJ.
Uh-oh.
It's not going down like that. So wait, let me get this straight. Now, your last match, you used the Black Hammer to win. And this match you used the chair to win. Okay, well, if you want to play it that way, JJ, I got something for you. For the first time ever, you, JJ Blake, and Terrell Tempo are going to compete in a match where there are no rules, no escape, and no limits.
Well, General Manager Charmel making a match for the first time ever. She said there'll be no rules, no escape, and no limits. What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
It means the playing field will finally be even for Terrell Tempo, and JJ Blake will have to prove himself and defend that Reality of Wrestling Television Championship.
What does that mean?
In the first of its kind, a no limits matchup here at the Reality of Wrestling. Mask.
Yeah, nobody wants to see that mug. No one wants to see that frog anyway.
You got all that, Topolsky, Patowski.
Look at that. Look at that. You are looking at greatness. These people should be standing up for greatness.
Stevie Ray is worth the price of admission, and so is Abel Andrew Jackson.
Oh, and a super kick there! A fantastico super kick, if you will.
This guy got a lucky kick in. Now he's starting to really tick me off. Come on, Abel, let's finish this punk off so we can go have a cold one.
Oh!
There it is right there.
Stiff right hand.
Magnifico.
El Magnifico.
El Fantastico.
That's what you say.
Oh! Flying back elbow. And now a standing drop kick.
El Fantastico.
Come on, Abel.
Kip up. He's feeling it.
Abel Andrew Jackson's in trouble here, gentlemen. Oh, springboard moonsault cover! Center of the ring, could be!
Kick out, baby, kick out.
That was only a 2 count.
That was a fast count.
That was only a 2 count.
That was a fast count. Wouldn't you
fast.
say, Patowski?
1, 2.
Bam! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Did you see it, Patowski?
I did.
Did you see it?
Watch
look out
Do you see
here.
the power? Do you see the power?
This is called expert.
Bam! Expert tutelage.
What? A suplex. Abel Andrew
Patowski,
Jackson wins.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm tired of talking to you.
These two squared up. He's going to win.
The TV title is up for grabs and so much more. Stay put because the Reality of Wrestling starts right now. El Fantastico makes his Reality of Wrestling debut this week on the road. Tell me you're not excited for Fantastico, Brad.
I think it's going to be fantastic.
That's a yes. A yes. Well, the Reality of Wrestling Nation still reeling in shock and surprise from what happened a few weeks ago when Stevie Ray turned his back on ruthless Ryan Davidson, and of course Abel Andrew Jackson was more than happy to help. And right now, it's a pretty vacant house over at Stevie Ray Incorporated.
reality of wrestling, the flagship of Texas wrestling.
You just can't see it anywhere else.
This 15 feet in the air. Brian Keith from up top. Oh, look at this. Oh, my God.
Will testify.
Look at you did that.
Boom.
Welcome to the front row of sports entertainment. I'm Matt Topolsky. He's Brad Gilmore. And this is the Row Nation from the World Gym Arena for another episode of the reality of wrestling.
Hot crowd, TP.
Absolutely, as they always are. Brad, we have to talk about what we saw in the main event last week. Rex Andrews is still the Texas champion, but Cameron Cole really pushed Rex Andrews to the limit. It was very impressive.
You know, I talked last week that Cameron Cole's going to need some beginner's luck to beat Rex Andrews, but luck had nothing to do with his performance last week. An awesome showing by Cameron Cole. I think this might be his lane. A team no more. Cameron Cole is a rising star.
I couldn't agree more. I can't believe it. We're actually agreeing on something. And tonight here in our main event, one of your favorite competitors here at the Reality of Wrestling,
yes,
the brand new TV champion, JJ Blake, will face off against Terrell Tempo. Tempo invoking his rematch clause. What do you think we're going to see in this one?
I think JJ Blake is now the king. He is the champion of all television, TP. He is the Dynamite Adonis, and he's going to do exactly what he did the last time.
Stevie Ray doesn't seem all that impressed at the sight of Abraham Jackson's challenger, Fantastico.
El Fantastico. And why would he be? You have a great American like Abel Andrew Jackson going against a luchador making his debut. I mean,
well, this is what Reality of Wrestling is all about.
Stand
It's like
up
Stevie Ray is going to be joining us
greatness
here at the commentating table.
Stand up for greatness. That's a good idea. Stand up for greatness. You over there, you stand up for
Check
greatness.
it out. Check it out. Check out greatness. Potowski, look at greatness.
Right there in the
Well,
ring.
welcome back, Steve.
Yeah, look at greatness.
Look at it.
He's
Roll
not
through right
like-
there for Fantastico. Kick out at one.
You know, the man has moved up on the ladder. He has moved up on the totem pole as far as my tutelage goes. You know that, right? And you know why, right?
Why?
Well, because a few weeks ago here on this very program, you turned your back on Ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Well, let me correct you on something. His name is not Ruthless Ryan Davidson. It's Worthless Ryan Davidson.
That's right. He's a loser.
Exactly.
Oh! Cross body there, springboard from El Fantastico.
Who?
Apparently Stevie Ray, his name is El Fantastico.
And right now he is
about to get El Ben blasted in about 2 seconds. Look how my man reels him in. Look how he able real.
Oh, look at that.
Did you see that, Potowski?
Expert tutelage.
Did I call it, Potowski?
You did indeed.
That is tutelage.
Abel Andrew Jackson playing possum.
That's right, brother. Look at Abel. The man is in phenomenal, tremendous shape. Just like the person that advises him. Tremendous shape. Look at the man. Not like Ryan Davidson. Not like Ryan Davidson, a man who stays
Cover
at
here from Abel Andrew
McDonald's,
Jackson.
a
Kick
man who stays at the donut shop more than police officers. This man, I'm trying to tell him to get in shape. I'm trying to take him to the gym. He doesn't want to go. So that's what happens when you do not exercise the right
Cover here.
to have my expert tutelage.
Well, the Row Nation is wondering, and they'd like an answer to this question, Stevie. Are you at all concerned that Stevie Ray Incorporated is a pretty lonely place right now? I mean, it's just you and Abel Andrew Jackson.
Well, you know, Stevie Ray Incorporated didn't get to where it is by sitting at the bus stop and answering dumb questions like that. Stevie Ray always has something up his sleeve, as you well know. I am never at a loss for words, and I am never at a loss for thoughts. I'm always 1 second ahead, 1 step ahead. And when I come out with my master plan, you will be the first to know. You and El Magnifico.
El Fantastico.
Whatever.
Oh, and now look at this. Abel
mask
Andrew
off. Go
Jackson
ahead.
trying to rip off the